What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse. Alongside, who's that right there? Who's that guy? Is that the one and only Quaddy right there? For all you people that know who Quaddy is,
You don't. I'm sorry.
how's it feel to be losing your virginity? Pro Wrestling Pulse virginity right here, bro.
Pulse virginity just went everywhere.
Just went everywhere.
Sorry.
It's under the table somewhere.
We gotta clean up an aisle. Pro Wrestling Pulse.
I love that aisle.
If you don't know who Quaddy is, I will grace your presence for this episode.
You're about to get indulged, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll knock your socks off.
That's right.
Let's knock this one out.
Let's knock it out. We have a good old Quaddy here. I'm J-Man. On this edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse, we're going to do our TNA No Surrender 2012 preview coming this Sunday on pay-per-view. Obviously, last time we were on here, we did the SummerSlam one, just to kind of recap here. I just got back into town from on vacation. Wasn't able to do any videos in between there. We were trying to plan on doing one, but we couldn't get it before I left, got out of here. Sorry for that. We're going to get up here.
It's treacherous.
The treacherous Hurricane Isaac that we drove into.
Isaac Bruce.
Not so treacherous. I'm sure I can have a picture behind you. It was beautiful. It was awesome to go down there and fish. I'm a huge fishing guy. I love to get down there and get in the Gulf and fucking do it up, because that's what I do. I love it. It was a fun time with my dad, Beat Eddie J, the former editor of the Pro Wrestling Pulse, now all on my shoulders, which is amazing to do on the Pro Wrestling Pulse. We had a great time, and it was fun, and now we're here back in the Pro Wrestling Pulse dungeon studio, whatever the hell we want to call it, and giving you our No Surrender preview for this Sunday. Obviously finishing up the Bound for Glory series here. Got the semifinals and the finals, figuring out what's going to be going down at TNA's biggest pay-per-view of the year, Bound for Glory, live from Phoenix, Arizona in October. And we're going to run down the card for you. First matchup, we have the Knockouts title line win champion, Miss Tessmacher, goes up against Terra. This kind of teacher-student kind of thing. Obviously, Terra was the one who kind of helped out Tessmacher when she first came into the Knockouts division. Now, a pretty long reign now for Miss Tessmacher as Knockouts champion, getting the title from Gail Kim, getting some wins over Madison Rayne and all this kind of stuff, and the whole shit that went down with Madison Rayne and, you know, Earl Hebner, all that kind of stuff that went down was pretty interesting to see that. Miss Tessmacher, going into this matchup, I'm going to go with Tessmacher retaining the title. They don't need to put the title on Terra. I mean, if you're just going to put the title on Terra, you could just go get any fucking 40-year-old grandma that's on the street and give the title to her. I'm just not a big Terra fan. I don't find her that attractive. People do, and it's just like, really? Because there's like 25-year-old chicks on the roster. I'd much rather be looking at that and watching that on pay-per-view, but we get to see Terra here. Terra obviously can bring the wrestling ability, and, you know, Miss Tessmacher is somewhat improving in the ring. Obviously, we need to be seeing the Gail Kims and, you know, Madison Rayne, who I think is, impressed more in the ring. But we're getting this matchup. I'm going to go with Tessmacher retaining the title. Like I said, just you're not going to put the title on Terra. We're going to have to start to see new challenges for Tessmacher, but I'm going to go with her retaining the title here.
You go from one of the hottest women in professional wrestling today, Miss Tessmacher, to the one of the oldest wrestlers in professional wrestling, Terra. Now, who would you want to see? You can see Terra and all of her saggy, baggy body parts. You can see Tessmacher, and we'll just go with Tessmacher because just good. God Almighty,
roast beef sandwich right there.
No, but if you haven't seen Miss Tessmacher do any of her like Hooter shoots or any of her stuff, bring some Kleenex. That's all I gotta say, and I'll hashtag that son of a bitch. But just even. I know it's sad to say for us sitting down in a dungeon talking about how hot women are, but that's really how this division is in this company with these two. Because you have Gail Kim, who's sitting in the back, then you have Madison and Earl doing it in a closet somewhere. But then you have Grandma versus hot. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't know. Once again, TNA just confused the fuck out of me, so we're going to go with Miss Tessmacher.
Change title on that matchup. Next matchup, we have an impromptu match that kind of just
dude,
added on this.
You ready for this shit? Okay, go ahead.
I can wait for it, I think. We have Rob Van Dam up against Magnus.
This guy versus who?
Magnus.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it. Just
Dude, what the?
They just added this one in Impact this past Thursday. Magnus going around talking shit on Joe, talking shit on RVD, and adding this matchup with RVD. I don't care. I don't know why. They just seem to not just give time to something else. We're going to put RVD on the card just so RVD can get a win because he's doing absolutely nothing. I got already winning. I won't give a shit. It won't be anything special. It'll probably last about 7-8 minutes, and it'll just be that little filler time that they throw in every single one of their pay-per-views. I'm going to go with the whole effing show. Rob Van Dam getting the win in this epic matchup.
Oh, sorry. I lost.
That's your boy, EC Dub, bro.
No, I lost interest about whenever you said RVD versus Magnus, so let's go to the next one.
Okay, we're just going to go to the next one. Next up, we have the first semifinals match for the Bound for Glory series, featuring Samoa Joe going up against Jeff Hardy. After their matchup this past Thursday, where Jeff Hardy got the submission victory over the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. That doesn't sound right, does it? Samoa Joe losing submission to Jeff Hardy?
Did Jeff Hardy roofie Samoa Joe?
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Jeff
I don't even know what the hell that submission hold
Jeff
is.
Jeff touched his butthole and he got scared.
That's weird. Yeah, it looks like Jeff Hardy was going for an anaconda vice on crack, because I don't know what the fuck he was folding his arm, folding his arm over, and then
was Jeff Hardy confused?
He might have been. I don't know, but Joe tapped out to that amazing maneuver there.
Did they smoke a bowl?
Might have. That's Jeff. That's what Jeff does, bro.
Jeff Matt
for all you people that haven't seen Quaddy, his love for Jeff Hardy is never ending.
Dude, it's like rainbows and unicorns.
That's right. But yeah,
countless fucking rainbows and unicorns. Go ahead.
This is a rematch from Impact. Trying to see who'll go into the finals. Just because of what I have in the next match and what TNA kind of likes to do in these little mini tournaments, they love to set up for some reason these little face-face matchups in their finals. And I'm gonna go with, unfortunately, Jeff Hardy getting another win over Samoa Joe. If you didn't catch the sarcasm and all of that submission victory bullshit, I mean, come on, really? I mean, even the stupidest of those 5, hot chicks that sit in the front row of Impact would be like, oh, I don't really think that Samoa Joe to be losing to this and Jeff Hardy. Yeah, no shit, he shouldn't, because that's just fucking ridiculous and just outlandish. I'd love to see Joe get the win in this. He should get the win of this. I'd love to see Joe win this, the whole entire fucking tournament. He should. Aries and Joe would be fucking ridiculous. We saw it at Slammiversary. We've seen it in the past. It's amazing. But I'm going to go with Hardy, setting up for what you'll see. I'm going to set up for the finals, getting the win, and moving on to the Bound for Glory finals.
This is going to be a first for the polls. Ready for it? You ready?
Quaddy first.
Hold that.
Okay.
Okay. You have a guy who's been the, the face of company. His name's Samoa Joe. If you don't know who he is, you need to check him out. Ring of Honor pretty much destroyed anybody who got in his way. Came in the TNA, destroyed anybody who got in his way. And he should be having any title right now. Okay, then you have this other guy. His name's Jeffrey Hardy. Jeffrey Nitro Hardy.
Jeffrey Nero Hardy. That was a great middle name. He's a fucking superhero.
Whatever. Yeah, superhero in his mind. Okay, dude wrestled WWE. Failed drug test. Wrestled some more. Failed another drug test. Wrestled some more. Failed another drug test. Walked outside. Failed another drug test. Went to the closet. Failed another drug test. You see where I'm going with this? I'll continue. Played Candy Lane with his brother. Failed another drug test. Played hopscotch, failed another drug test. Walked outside to breathe air, failed another drug test. Then got signed by TNA. Oh, he's going to be a great guy, great pickup right here. Jeff Hardy's going to bring the company in, going to make the company big, bad, like Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff. Bear that son of a bitch. Victory Road. Almost destroyed TNA. And then you put him in a Bound for Glory series tournament. His name, we get people to watch. Impact, you have him face Samoa Joe. Oh, Samoa Joe should destroy him. Jeff Hardy makes him tap out. Okay, whatever. Then you have a rematch, Joe versus Hardy, and I swear to God Almighty, if Jeff Hardy wins this, I've said this before, and I'll say this again, I will be done with TNA permanently. I will burn all my TNA stuff.
Just if he wins the semifinals,
if he wins the semifinals.
What if he actually won? Will you kill yourself if he wins the tournament?
I never said that.
Okay.
I never said that.
I mean, you have all this just on the semifinal win.
Hold on. I will burn all my stuff. I will go to the house show and literally take a piss on the ring from where my seats are. So
that's piss strength right there.
That's just pure piss strength.
Hashtag piss strength.
So, whew. Samoa Joe better win this, and if he doesn't, TNA, you're going to have a lot of hate mail coming from good old Quaddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed your first Pro Wrestling Pulse Quad Rage. Get prepared for a hell of a lot more where that came from.
I feel a lot better.
So you're going to go with Samoa Joe getting the win there?
Yeah,
okay, I kind of figured that. Next matchup, we have the X-Title Line win champion Zema Ion goes up against Sanjay Dutt. Hey, did anybody see this one coming from the past 5 minutes on Impact where they just announced it randomly and they did absolutely nothing to set any of this up or even show any of these people on television. I hate how TNA can have, you know, just filler horseshit on a lot of their stuff, which their stuff has been really solid. I'm enjoying a lot of the stuff they're doing on Impacts, but when it comes to these pay-per-view matches where they just randomly throw shit on that has no setup or no anything on it, there's no sense for it. I mean, it could end up being a pretty solid match, but I mean, set some shit up. I mean, do something to produce something out of it.
I think I got it.
What's that?
For the actual shows, like Impacts, they have a good booker. Like, a guy who knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
For the pay-per-views, Hulk Hogan like, fuck you guys, I got this shit. We're going to have RVD and Magnus, and then X Division.
Dartboard.
Dartboard. Just fucking dartboard. Or just roll dice. Or,
yeah.
Here, pick a hat. Pick a name.
Exactly.
Pick a name.
And really,
or is it whoever sleeps with Brooke Hogan?
Is Zema Ion sleeping?
Dude, I
that's just weird.
I that's just that
visual is just, ugh, man. Make sure she doesn't fall off the fucking stage. But yeah, it could end up being pretty solid. You never know. It's the X title match. It's Sanjay Dutt and Zema Ion. Sanjay Dutt, I was a big fan of back when he should have been around that time to win the X title when he was around all those X Division juggernauts whenever they were in control of it. AJ and Daniels and Joes and Petey Williams, Saban, all those kind of guys who were all always on top of the X Division. Could see something down the road where maybe he gets a shot at it. You never know if they're going to keep rolling with Zema Ion until Sorensen comes back. But I'm going to go with Zema Ion getting the win here. Like I said, if they don't set it up, they're not going to be flipping a title around. They need to put the title on Kenny King. If they want to do something with Zema Ion and Sorensen in the future, Sorensen's not going to be there for a while. You can give the Kenny King a little roll here and then have him, you know, go on to something better if he drops the title back to Zema Ion or something like that. But I'm going to go with Ion retaining the title here and what could be a fun little X Division matchup.
It's not terrible. I've seen worse names in that division match. But Zema Ion. Let's go with Ion.
Just Ion.
That's right. Because his first name is very confused. I'm sorry, sir. But just let him keep going. He's been on a good roll. I don't see a reason to flip it, especially when you have nothing to build off.
True.
So that's my choice.
Next matchup, we have the second semifinals in the Bound for Glory series, featuring James Storm going up against Bully Ray. James Storm, the leader of the Bound for Glory series, getting to pick his opponent out of the 3 other Final Four, and he went up and picked Bully Ray on this past Impact. This could be really solid. These guys both kind of that like bar fight kind of street, just fighting kind of style these guys have. They just go out there and just, not really going to be too wrestling oriented, just be, basically a little fight they're going to have here. And it could be pretty solid. I'm obviously going to go with James Storm getting the win here. As I said, to set up that kind of face-face Hardy and Storm I could see in the final, which could be pretty interesting going in there. Obviously, all this kind of stuff, which will probably end up being involved with the Bound for Glory final, and obviously with the next match we're going to talk about with all the aces and eights stuff, and who could end up being ahead of it. And I'll get to at the end of this who I want to see be the head of it, what I want to see. Not really what I want to see happen, what I could see happening. Going to Bound for Glory, but I'm gonna go with James Storm getting the win in this Bound for Glory series.
I see James Storm win this. Like Jamin said, you won't see a technical match out of this. You'll see more of a barroom brawl out of this with these two guys going back and forth. I wouldn't mind seeing this have like a stipulation on this, no DQ, so there's no way you give it 3-way, but it'll be interesting to see who comes out of this because Samoa Joe needs a good opponent.
Sure. Next up, we have the world champion, the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries, going up against.
Hold up, wait for it, guys. Hashtag this sumbitch.
The Armbreaker.
Okay.
That's what the guy.
Is that like a new guy that I missed on Thursday, or
he's just going to be called the Armbreaker, and not from. I renamed this group, not from Aces and Eights. It's from the group that is taking over TNA by storm, Sons of Impact. Sons of Anarchy would be the show I'm making fun of, the biker dudes.
I know what you're talking about, but
Sons of Impact.
Can't you think of a better name than the fucking Armbreaker? Isn't it like
the Armbreaker? No. They could name just a number. Your number is 7.
I shall call you 69.
7. He's just number 8 of Jericho's 1004 Olds. He's number 8. We'll call him that. Armbreaker. He didn't say that one, but yeah, this is supposed to be a fight, whatever the hell they want to do. Obviously, Austin Aries setting this up after the Armbreaker attempted to break the arm of Austin Aries. Obvious name there, so just give him the Armbreaker.
Couldn't think of anything else. Couldn't tell us who he is.
No, they're just going to put the mask on him. Sons of Impact, Armbreaker. That's who he is. We're going to get a fight out of this. That probably won't even end in a pinfall. I don't know what the hell it's going to do. If it does, Austin Aries is going to fucking win.
Then it's going to get tired. Take a nap.
Yeah, and Austin Aries is going to move on to the world title match at Bound for Glory. Holy shit, boner. Fucking Austin Aries is in the world title match at Bound for Glory. That's amazing. And can't wait to get to that. Whatever the hell gets out of this, I don't know. I'm going to go with Aries if he is in a pinfall, whatever the hell. But I'm intrigued to see kind of what ends up happening out of this. But yeah.
Okay. The world champion facing the Armbreaker.
That's right.
I hope the Armbreaker doesn't win.
He won't.
Because if that happens, then I'll be just confused.
Well, then the Armbreaker is just set up for a world title match.
Because if the Armbreaker, what if it's like the Armbreaker wins with the Armbreaker?
What if the Armbreaker breaks the arm of Austin Aries and then he's...
Yeah, I don't know where to go with that.
I don't know. I was just wondering
like the
Armbreaker.
Well, the Armbreaker, the only move is the Armbreaker. And he just sucks balls.
He just constantly tries to do an Armbreaker.
He just constantly does it. Like, just walks up to the cameraman, I'm going to try to do Armbreaker.
He's just going to just look like a Del Rio ripoff then. Because he's just trying to do Armbreaker.
Or look like a big retard.
That's right.
So I'm going to go with Austin Aries here.
If whatever ends in a match.
I don't know if they're going to get like tired and make cookies afterwards.
Yeah, alright. Next matchup, we have the TNA Tag Titles in line. Win champion, the Fallen Edge, Christopher Daniels, and Kaz goes up against the phenomenal AJ Styles and Kurt Angle. Here we go again. We had this matchup at Slammiversary. It was fucking fantastic. Probably the best tag match in all of professional wrestling in 2012. It was amazing. Angle and AJ getting the win. In that match, winning the title. This one's hard. They just had this to where AJ's constantly wanted to get back at it. Obviously, with all that Claire Lynch bullshit that went away once they figured out who he was or who she was, and she got released, and they just basically threw all that garbage away. They're moving on now. AJ's saying he still wants some of Daniels and Kaz. He didn't have a partner. Hogan named that Angle was going to be his partner, to the delight of me and Quaddy and everybody else, because it'll be amazing. I don't know who the hell is going to win this match, to be honest with you. I just don't see any way of just complete shenanigan bullshit for Daniels and Kaz to get a win over AJ and Angle. I don't see a need for AJ and Angle again to win the tag titles, though. What I'd love to see is maybe if AJ and Angle lose or win or somehow if they drop the titles for Bound for Glory and then set up something between AJ and Angle. I don't know, some sort of thing to get away from all that Claire Lynch BS and maybe turn one of them at Angle or something like that, and then have a match with AJ and Angle at Bound for Glory. Yeah, I'm all for that. It's hard. I'll go with Daniels and Kaz retaining, I guess. I don't know. There's no need to just put the titles on, Angle and AJ. They're not going to have anybody to face except for Daniels and Kaz again. Yeah, I'll go with Daniels and Kaz winning some BS shenanigan. But like I said, I want to see a setup for another great matchup, which they could have with Angle and AJ at Bound for Glory. Set something up, do something like that. I don't know what they'll end up doing, but yeah, I guess I'll go with the retain.
I see Daniels and Kaz win this, and then I see like somehow Angle or AJ like tagging or doing something that will cause them to lose, and then, like J-Man said, having a feud come out of that, which would just be...
Exactly. They just need something to separate AJ from all that horseshit that's been going on.
They just need to realize that whole thing with AJ, and what's her name again?
Claire.
Exactly. Just need to push that underneath the rug.
Yeah.
Realize that it was kind of a waste of time, and just put AJ in like a good wrestling match.
Oh, this will be.
I think that'll be the slobber knocker there.
Yeah.
Hashtag that.
Hashtag slobber knocker. Quaddy and his QR love.
So I see that, and then the tag titles. Who knows what's going to come out for Kaz and Daniels, but I really don't care if I see AJ and Kurt at Bound for Glory. So
yeah, exactly. Which will now lead us to, which will probably be the main event of the Bound for Glory Series final. Obviously, we have two different matches set up for it. It could have numerous outcomes. But like my setup would be Storm and Hardy. Like I said, TNA loves to do these little face. Oh my God, which one can we love more to pick for that?
Which one is Dick? Can we suck harder?
Could be. And I'm going to go with the guy who I have just felt has been the obvious one to win since Bound for Glory Series has started, which is James Storm. I'd love to see a James Storm Austin Aries match. If they want to throw Rude in there and do a triple threat, maybe, because Rude's been after he lost the title, kind of went away for a little bit, but. What I would love to see, and I've talked with obviously Ryan about it, is I want to see James Storm be the head of Aces and Eights. I know they hinted at it and they kind of made it to where he wasn't the guy that had it beat down. I still think they could turn it around and do it because it just fits that whole the gimmick of that group and the whole bikers and country guys and all that kind of shit. It fits James Storm perfectly, and if he was ahead of that, I think it would look fantastic. Turn him heel and, have him go against Austin Aries, the Bomber Warrior, or have, if TNA would do something like this and have him, be announced as the guy and do it during the main event of Bomber Glory. I don't want to see that shit happen. Do it, before and set that kind of up and have the heel-face dynamic go into a Bomber Glory. I think would be interesting to see that. Like I said, I just think it would just be badass for James Storm to be ahead of it and just be that kind of outlaw fucking sheriff kind of, I don't know what the hell it would be, but it would be kind of like that. He'd be the leader of Sons of Impact. But yeah, I'm going to go with James Storm winning the Bound for Glory series. I'm intrigued as hell to see how this all comes out. And what is great, and we've talked about numerous times, is just setting up the unpredictability of this entire pay-per-view, really. And just you don't know what could come out of this because all these guys are kind of evenly matched to where it looks like, I know James Storm kind of looks like he's, kind of looking more predictable out of the other guys, but it's not massively predictable. So it's going to be unpredictable. It's going to be fun to see what ends up coming out. But I'm going to go with James Storm in the Bound for Glory series.
Mine is James Storm versus Mojo. So I don't know if you caught about 4 months ago what I said about Samojo. James Storm is almost the same area as Samojo is. He's been there since the beginning. He's been kind of behind with the beer money, and then he was back behind, not in the main spotlight, but he was always one of the names you always will know. So it's going to be a good match. Hopefully it's the main event. If it's not, it's just going to be very depressing because this has to be the main event. So I see Samoa Joe winning this. Who knows who's going to be the head of Aces Nate or Sons of Impact or some random group that decided to put together and don't know who they're going to throw out there yet. I don't know. It's just so many questions and not enough answers, and I think that's how they're going to get people to keep watching is because you end it with questions, so people have to wait for the next episode for more answers. Exactly. Unless you're a douchebag and read spoilers.
Yeah.
I'll keep my hat on. But I hope this is not a disappointing pay-per-view. Yep. With the card, the way it's set up, everything should fall into place of being a good pay-per-view. Yep. But once again, like J-Man said before, TNA likes to throw little twists and turns where you're just like, what just happened? Or holy smokes, it just happened? Or why are they doing this? Or why are they doing that? So it could come out to being that. So I picked Samoa Joe winning the Bound for Glory series and Samoa Joe versus Austin Aries at Bound for Glory.
Man, would that be fantastic?
Which I think everybody would be okay with.
Yeah, I'm totally for that.
I hope so.
Yeah. This will now wrap up our TNA No Surrender 2012 preview. Be sure to check out our review after pay-per-view Sunday. For my partner Quaddy, I'm J-Man, and thank you for watching another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse, the pulse of the professional wrestling world.